Neil Gorsuch, just completed the third day of his confirmation hearing. Now, if you remember, Merrick Garland, Obama's nominee, was supposed to be the judge sitting in that seat. But the Republicans who controlled the Senate never gave him the rose. The good news is, though, next season he's going to be the Bachelor, yes. Very exciting. The first black one, too. I like that. And I'll tell you who hasn't forgotten about Merrick Garland: the Republicans. Because in this hearing, instead of exercising their sacred constitutional duty to advise and consent on a lifetime appointment to the highest courts in the land, they were just, as we say back home, dicking about.
Would you tell me where your favorite fishing stream is? And don't say No Tell'em Creek.
What's the largest trout you've ever caught?
Oh.
My son Dallin, a teenager, said, ask him if he would rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck.
How in the world is Gorsuch able to go so many hours at a time without peeing?
Boy, I don't even know what to say.
Oh, boy, I don't even know what to say. Me too. I mean, it's so funny. Here's another question. Would you rather roll back the rights of 100 tiny gays or one giant woman? Oh, just kidding. You don't have to choose. You don't have to choose. You know what this whole hearing reminded me of? It reminded me of that scene in a heist movie where the criminals can't believe that they got away with the greatest theft of all time. You know, all of them sitting around like, who would have thought we'd steal it from Obama? Yeah, suck it, Democrats, ha ha ha. Here's to the safecracker, the pussy grabber, hip hip hooray! I thought you had lost it for us, but you came through, you came through. So obviously, all the Republicans were loving Gorsuch, but there was one guy who was in love.
You take a poor little kid, you find a sheep, and you attach the one to the other. His best shot at that age, we're talking in his 70s, late 70s, was from the free throw line back up over his head, like that. And he could hit it pretty regularly. I tell my kids, hold on, monkey style, you know, really get in there, right? Get around it. Because if you sit upright, you go flying right off, right?
Wow. I haven't seen Ted Cruz that giddy since that one time he got a LinkedIn request. See, somebody likes me. Look at that smile, huh? That's a man who's reconsidering same-sex unions. If gay marriage is wrong, I don't want to be right. And you know what? It's not hard to see why Ted Cruz fell so hard for Gorsuch. I mean, not only is the man handsome, athletic, and a living symbol of a historic Republican power grab, he also speaks like he's starring in every action movie ever.
Nobody speaks for me. Nobody. I speak for me. I'm a judge. Senator, those are not my words, and I would never have said them.
You only have one client now, the law.
No man is above the law.
You better believe I expect judicial decrees to be obeyed.
Nobody will capture me.
Ooh, goosebumps. Ooh. Ah. Like if they ever need someone to stand in for Tom Cruise, I know just the man.
Process him, get him to county.
Nobody will capture me.
Excuse me.